Are you tired of messy rattle cans? Is there a better way to paint your model? Well, yes there is. Airbrushing is the way to go, and it's all the rage of today. So in this kit we'll give you what you need to get yourself going. So what do you get with this kit? Well, first of all you get a compressor. It is an Arism and it's made by Sparmax. It's imported by NS Water and they uphold a 1 year Australia-wide warranty. On the back, on-off switch at the top and bottom for the 240 volt cord which comes with the unit. As you can see, it's small, it's light, it's compact, it's great for a home studio or a confined area. You can even pick it up and take it with you whenever you go to another application somewhere else. So as far as the unit is concerned, it'll put out between 0 and an average of 20 to 23 psi. So that is great for the modeller because the modeller runs at around about 20 psi, and that is suited to a needle size in which we've selected. So you can take it all the way down to miniatures at 0 psi to 3 psi, and you can take it all the way up to 1/25th scale for around about the 20 psi mark. So as far as what do we match it up with? Well, first of all, we've got a Sparmax airbrush here. It's a Max 3 and we hold all the spare parts in stock at Mission Models Australia. Okay. So on the back you have an adjustment knob here. If you want it all the way out, the trigger will go all the way back. So that's the maximum amount of material flow. So you can control the amount of material flow by winding it in, and that'll stop how far the trigger goes back. So it's down for air, back for material. So on top, as you can see, it's a colour cut. It comes with a cut lid to stop spillage. So that's a great little unit. Being a 0.3mm, it's designed for the smaller applications up to a medium fan pattern. So we'll pop it in the cradle like such. So now, what would you want to attach to it? Well, first of all, we've got a silver bullet. That is a moisture trap. And we don't want moisture getting into our paint because that's going to do damage to our paint job at the other end of the day. On the bottom it has a depress valve so you can release any moisture that might get in there. So right now you're stopping moisture from getting into the airbrush, which is a must-have situation. The other thing that's very good about this is we've put in a bleed valve. The bleed valve allows you to dial the pressure up and down. You might not see the pressure as well, you'll be able to see it on the gauge, but you can dial the pressure up and down from increments on the side of this particular valve. So that's called a bleed valve, so you can slow the amount of air that goes into it. So that is another great, well, that's a fantastic little unit there, right on time. So now the hose, got a 2 metre braided hose, braided being a nice tough hose, that'll screw into the bottom of the airbrush bleed valve and into the compressor. So what would you want from there? Well, being the fact we're thinking you're in a studio, you don't want off spray or cleaning up to go all over your workbench or even something that you're making. So a cleaning pot, this is again a Sparmax product, and you just pop it into the cradle there, and you can spray or off spray into there or during colour changes, so it's going into the glass jar. Glass jar, great for water-based paints and that, you can just clean it out as you need and keep using it. So that is that side of the particular kit. So when we get to paints, we do Mission Model paints. It's because it's a water-based base coat, it's non-toxic, it's user-friendly, it's super flow, goes down unbelievably smooth, and you can rework it, and it's just a fantastic product. Have a look at Mission Models and have a look at some of the kits that have been painted around the globe and you'll see what we mean. So this is a primary set situation, so you can make multiple colours off of primary colours. So we've got white, black, blue, red and yellow, and we've put in a white primer, primer being an undercoat. So you're going to need to reduce or thin the products, so there's a thinner there. The mixing ratios are on the website so you can get optimum results. So we're thinking maybe you might want to do some rust, so we put the 2 most popular rust colours in, and then there's a high-speed steel colour, so that is a metallic. Now when you've finished your job you're going to want to put a clear coat on it. There is a few clear coats, there's a matte, there's a satin and a gloss. We've put a gloss in this particular kit. So what else would you want? Well, we're thinking that you're going to be making multiple colours from the primaries, that's what primaries are about. So we've put in mixing cups, and there's 10 of these, and that's so you can mix your colours as you need them. Being water-based, you can clean those out and keep using them. Now you might want to make a colour and you think, I'm going to use that regularly. Well, there's some mixing bottles too. We put 4 of these in, they're 30ml. And it comes with a sauce top lid so you can basically put increments of amount of paint into your airbrush instead of a whole blob of it. which is how you would airbrush smaller applications. So there's 4 of those. So the last thing we've put in, so you can do clean up on your airbrush. This is great for cleaning the nozzle, and it's also great for applying paint. So these are micro touch brushes, there's 25 in the pack, and it's got a little felt top. So you can wash them out and creep using them too, but you can use it for applying small amounts of paint instead of a brush. So there you have it. It's a fantastic little kit. Grab yourself one and get painting.